When this ring was forged, it was made to withstand almost all destruction and apparently any mud and filth that was covering it just a minute ago. Powerful seeing stone thrown out of Sauron's tower so that Pippin can advance the plot through stupidity again. Andy Serkis isn't getting nominated for an Oscar in this scene.
The stars are veiled.
There are stars all over the sky! Oh no, who's gonna make the trip to Mordor to throw this thing in the fire? I mean, it must have similar powers to the One Ring if it can make Pippin try and steal it from Gandalf. Pippin doesn't remember that in Raiders of the Lost Ark, that didn't work.
What did you tell him about Frodo and the ring?
Oh no! What did he tell him?
He told Sauron nothing of Frodo.
Oh, why was I worried? Does Pippin know any more than Sauron does right now? Pippin doesn't know where Frodo is, or even if he's still alive. And he should know that Pippin isn't the hobbit he's looking for because Frodo has put on the ring several times and he has seen him.
Why should we ride to the aid of those who did not come to ours?
Oh my god, you asshole. Because the entire plot of the Two Towers, that's why. Your ass should be dead like 3 times over.
Enemy thinks you have the ring.
Seriously? Can Sauron not distinguish between seeing stone communication and ring communication? Don't you think he'd have the metadata to understand which is which? The elves are dicks. It's pretty to look at, but Minas Tirith is definitely the least practical city ever built. It's basically chutes and ladders come to life.
To deny the return of the king.
Roll credits. Oh, wait.
Sauron has yet to reveal his deadliest servant. The Witch King of Angmar. You've met him before. He stabbed Frodo on Weathertop.
So he's revealed his deadliest servant then, right? Also, even though no mortal can apparently kill him, he was easily fought off by Aragorn with a couple of waves of fire.
I can feel his blade.
Yet he can't detect you or the ring, even though you're literally 30 feet from the gate. Are there really people just hanging out around the beacons just in case they need to get lit? A lot of these are on top of snowy mountains. Who's camping out in the very unlikely event they will need to light them? And who did they piss off to draw that job? Oh, there's another guy that's half man, half Wilhelm. Is there anything the Nazgul aren't afraid of? Almost false, but obviously wasn't going to fall cliche.
What of the wizard? I will break him.
Well, unless he starts shining a light in your face or throws a glass of water at you.
You wish now that our places had been exchanged, that I had died and Boromir had lived.
I wish that...
Yes, but do we really give a shit, though? Forgetting for a moment that there are no breadcrumbs anywhere on Sam's cloak during the argument, Gollum threw the breadcrumbs on Sam's back, not his front. This is a pretty shot, but the logistics of getting up to this cliff and the reasons for holding this meeting in this location are questionable at best.
The horses are restless.
What are you, the narrator? Oh, I see, there's a road here. The existence of which totally makes sense.
I cannot give you what you see.
But I hear Faramir's single.
He leaves because he must.
And there's no reason telling you why he left, because quite frankly, I can't believe it either. But if you must know, he's summoning a ghost army to help us. The only horse to return to the main gate after the slaughter just happens to be dragging Faramir's body.
He's alive. He needs medicine, my lord.
How the fuck does he know? And if so, why is he the only one that can figure this out? You would think with that kind of destructive power, the siege of the city would be pretty quick, but nope. It goes on for hours and hours.
Abandon your post!
Oh, so this is the moment when Denethor's gone too far.
Prepare for battle!
Also, Gandalf wasn't around anywhere when they dragged Faramir into the castle, but then shows up just in time to beat Denethor with his staff? What was he doing this whole time? I guess Gollum can just fall hundreds of feet down a mountain, no problem. This battering ram is truly awesome. It's a feat of imagination, but wow, someone actually thought to spend way more time on this than necessary. Let's make it huge, and then we'll carve it into a wolf, and let's put a fiery stove in its mouth. Let me get this straight. So after Gandalf knocked Denethor unconscious, no one decided to get Faramir any medicine? They didn't just leave him outside in the White Tree Court, did they?
Arise! Arise, riders of Theoden!
How many people of Gondor do you think died in the time Theoden was giving this f***ing speech? Jeez, this is taking forever. No giant CGI elephants were injured in the making of this scene.
Do not come between the Nazgul and his prey.
Nazgul refers to himself in the third person.
Die now.
Well, nobody's stopping you at the moment. If you keep talking, though.
I am no man.
Well, good for Eowyn. Good for gender equality. But her triumph was totally made possible by A, the Nazgul's stupidity, and B, Merry's leg stabbing. I think Eowyn is a badass woman and deserves praise, but she totally deserved to kill this asshole without assistance so that this line has more power. I would feel great relief that the Witch King is dead, but he never really did anything of note in the entire trilogy except stab Frodo's shoulder. I think everyone from the Wilhelm line died in this trilogy. Oh, hey, I'm a hobbit. I take 12-inch steps, and I'm just gonna waddle out the front door of Minas Tirith. Oh, what's this underneath a dead orc? My best friend in the entire world? In Middle-earth, you can always rely on the infighting of bad guys. Oh, come on. I know it's a nice surprise that Sam has the ring in his pocket, but there's no way he would have been able to cut the webs from Frodo's neck, then grab the ring and the sword all before the orcs came down to take him. In fact, when the orcs do take him, there's no sign that the webs have been cut or moved in any way.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, why didn't any of these millions of soldiers get sent to Gondor?
Frodo has passed beyond my sight.
Interested in learning more about Gandalf's sudden ability to see great distances? Well, f*** you.
Been blind to all else that moves. A diversion.
Man, Legolas is f***ing useless when he's not fighting. He's like Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest. Sauron fails at Blue's Clues. He's right in front of you! You'd think this might be a good time for Gandalf to use his magic light power again, but no, he doesn't.
Eagles!
The eagles won't fly over the lands of men for fear of being shot down by arrows. But now they have no trouble flying all the way to the motherfucking Black Gate of Mordor, where orcs and Nazgul and Sauron live. Why didn't Sauron seal off the entrance to Mount Doom with a few well-placed boulders? Why does this place still have a convenient walkway where you can throw rings and incriminating photographs into the fires below? Fault stops right where the good guys are, and I guess they knew they were safe because they didn't move an inch. These guys died still not knowing exactly where that ring ever was. Okay, now it's over, right? Fade to black, the ring is destroyed, everyone's reunited. Alright, well this is clearly the end. Pulling back to the map, closing narration. Okay, give the hobbits their little return to town, have some drinks, sure.
How do you pick up the...
Holy shit, this movie refuses to end.
It is time, Frodo.
Frodo springs the shit just as he's about to get on the boat to the Grey Havens. Frodo's a dick to friends. Okay, surely now we're done. Frodo and everyone else is on the boat, hobbits are crying, sun is setting, music swells. Oh my god, you whores! How's it even possible to build a house where a hobbit still has to duck to get through the entrance?
Young Master Glenn, I'm glad you come.
We need your help.
And now, baby?
And from way up here, you all look like little ants!
You know what that sound is, Highness? Those are the shrieking eels.
Reform the line! Reform the line!
Update. We still have no f***ing clue where this guy is.
Elsa, give me your other hand, honey. I can't hold you.
I can reach it. I can reach it.
Give me your hand. Give me your other hand.
You know, obviously all these sins are explained in the books, but who has time for all that? I know I don't. But you do, because with Audible you can gain all the nerdy book knowledge through the magic of easy listening. Right now at audible.com/cinemasins, you can find a whole mess of Tolkien books, including the Lord of the Rings trilogy narrated by Rob Inglis.
Never heard of him.
Or narrated by Ian Holm. Hell, you can even disprove all the sins we found by grabbing an audio copy of the Silmarillion. The point is, with Audible's library of over 150,000 titles, there's almost no book you can't listen to, which means there's almost no film nerd argument you can't win.
There's no emoticon for what I'm feeling.
Oh, and did we mention the first book is free? Because it totally is. So go sign up for a membership at audible.com/cinemasins today, and then come back here and leave us a comment telling us how everything we said was explained in the books.
I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R.